What's going on, guys? BouseFeenux here, and today we are taking a look at the Dual Blades. This weapon has been in Monster Hunter games for quite some time, and over its history, it's undergone various changes here and there, but despite all of that, it's always been quite the powerhouse of a weapon. In Monster Hunter World, you'll be pleased to know that this is still very much the case. Now, the Dual Blades are a very approachable weapon to newcomers. The combos are fairly easy to pull off, it's the fastest attacking weapon in the game, and you've got pretty great mobility while using them. Plus, you don't have to worry too much about positioning, as there are many attacks that reposition your hunter if you happen to whiff a few hits. So with all this taken into consideration, you can see how the Dual Blades would be a fairly attractive weapon to new players, but don't let any of that fool you. In the right hands, the Dual Blades are one of the highest DPS weapons in the game, despite their low damage per hit. Now trust me, this damage adds up if you're hitting the right spot on the monster. And also, due to their insanely fast attack speed, the Dual Blades are masters of inflicting status effects. Anyway, let's move over to the training area and take a look at the combos that are available to you. So as always, let's start with the basics. First, we've got a nice, simple triple triangle combo. This gives us the double slash, the return stroke, and the circle slash. Now, notice that as we attack, my hunter moves around a lot. Thankfully, the Dual Blades have a lot of great repositioning options. If you get to the end of your triangle combo and notice that you're passing the monster, you can execute a turn slash by pressing circle and holding down on the thumbstick. You can follow this up with the rising slash, which is the attack that comes afterwards, and then continue your triangle combo. If you press circle again after the turn slash on either right or left on the thumbstick, you'll do a directional round slash, and from there you can go straight back into your double slash combo. Lastly, pressing circle from neutral gives you our gap closing move, the lunging strike. You can do this during or after any of your triangle combos to help you close the gap if a monster steps away. Also, if you press circle and either left or right on the thumbstick after a lunging strike, you'll go straight into your directional round slash that you can then chain into your triangle combos. This may sound redundant, but make sure you take a few minutes to play around with the different combinations of these moves because a lot of them can give you infinite combos. Now that we've gotten the basic attacks out of the way, let's talk about Demon and Archdemon mode. Pressing R2 will put you into Demon mode, and this does a few things. It alters your attacks and gives you a new dash. Instead of rolling in Demon mode, you'll have what looks like the dash move in Bloodborne or Nier Automata. You're also immune to knockback from attacks while in Demon mode, but be careful because with the knockback immunity, it is super easy to not realize you're taking damage until it's too late, so keep an eye on your health bar. Lastly, while in Demon mode, your stamina will continuously drain, and Demon mode ends when you run out of stamina. However, as you attack in Demon mode, the little sword bar under your stamina bar will fill. When it's full, you'll be in Archdemon mode. When Demon mode ends and you're in Archdemon mode, every attack you land will drain the Demon mode bar. When it's depleted, Archdemon mode will end. While in Archdemon mode, you'll have normal movement properties, meaning you lose the cool dash move, but you'll still retain a few simplified versions of the Demon mode attacks. On top of that, you'll also have increased attack power. But we're getting a little ahead of ourselves here. Let's take a look at what you can do while in Demon mode. While in Demon mode, our triangle times 3 combo becomes a lot more powerful as you now have access to the Demon's Fangs, 2-fold Demon Slash, and the 6-fold Demon Slash. We also get a new finisher in Demon mode by pressing triangle plus circle. This is the Blade Dance, and you can pretty much do this at any time in a combo. It also works from neutral, but just make sure you have a lot of time to execute this move because once you start it, you can't dodge out of it and you can't cancel it. You also can't chain any attacks after this, so you've really got to commit to this one. Next, pressing circle from neutral now gives you the Demon Flurry Rush, which is an improved version of your lunging strike. It covers a far greater distance and has a lot more hits into it. You can chain this into your directional round slash, and if you press circle again after that, you'll get a double round slash. Also, if you do a Demon Flurry Slash while on a ledge or running down a slope, you'll execute this badass Attack on Titan inspired aerial move, which does a ton of mounting damage. And one last tool in your Demon mode moveset is the Fade Slash. After the second attack in a triangle combo, you can press left or right on the thumbstick and triangle to perform a Fade Slash. This is a nice little move to throw in if you need to reposition yourself a few meters. In Archdemon mode, which again we get to by filling our demon bar during demon mode, you still get the demon Flurry Rush, which again is our upgraded lunging strike, and you also get a weaker version of our triangle circle combo. So think of this as just an enhanced normal mode and something to keep the damage up as you wait for your stamina to regen before going back into demon mode. As far as general dual blade strategy goes though, you want to be as aggressive as possible, which against an aggressive monster like Odogaron here can be pretty difficult. Due to your low damage per hit, you'll want to be attacking as much as possible to keep the pressure on the monster. This is also important because you'll most likely be using an elemental or status dual blade, and more hits means more status procs. Just don't forget to use your evasive and repositioning tools. But now that we've talked moveset and strategy, let's take a look at the armor skills that you should be looking out for. As in most cases, attack boost is going to be great, especially since it now gives you an affinity boost at higher levels, and with a fast attacking weapon, high affinity is a good thing, as it means more chances for critical hits. So as you can guess, armor skills that increase affinity, like Critical Eye, or skills that boost critical damage, like Critical Boost, are also good damage dealing choices for the dual blade. However, one of the most important things to look out for when building a dual blade set though are skills like Stamina Surge, which increase your stamina recovery speed, and Marathon Runner, which reduces the rate at which stamina depletes. These skills help you stay in demon mode longer, and in my opinion, are essential to high-end dual blades builds. Another skill to look out for is Focus. This skill allows you to fill your demon gauge faster. Evasion skills are never a bad choice, but if you can, I would try to gem those skills in as auxiliary skills in your armor instead of taking pieces that already have them on it. All in all though, there are a ton of different sets and mixed sets that work very well with dual blades, so pop over to the smithy and see which setup suits your playstyle. Like for instance, I'm using the Dobermail right now, which isn't exactly the best choice, but it still has some pretty good dual blade stats on it, and it gets the job done. But that is about it for our dual blades video, guys. As for my final thoughts, just remember that dual blades, like any weapon in the game, aren't for everyone. They've got a pretty low barrier to entry and are easy to pick up, but later on down the line, they do have a little bit of a learning curve, as you'll have to get used to constantly managing your stamina and your weapon sharpness. But if you enjoyed this video or just found it helpful, leave a like down below, and if you're new here, make sure to get subscribed to join the channel so that you never miss a new video. Also, if you haven't already, join my Discord by using the link in the description below. Until next time though, I'm BouseFeenux, I'll see you at the next one, and as always, thank you so much for watching.